wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Wednesday, and that means we get Renee Paquette. And that's Dalitha, and that's Christian, and that's where we're at.
That's Travis.
Another terrible move by AEW. I feel like they're making a whole portfolio out of these. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it.
Gotta keep what's his face.
I'm going to put sunglasses on and just go to sleep.
We have Walter in the chat though. Hey Walter, how's it going? We have EWE Network with us as
EWE.
well. Hey you guys. Hopefully you're having a good night.
My right hand of destruction. The Luchasaurus.
Oh, the Luchasaurus is his right hand of destruction. Weird. Walter's like, okay, Renee now all elite. Walter says he Travis talking AEW tonight. Good news, the one bingo today. Fantastic,
deal,
Walter.
Walter.
Glad you won bingo. What did you win, sir? Robbie is in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, what we saying, lads?
Just watching some
I
wrestling.
have no idea what we're saying. People are talking. The Luchasaurus hates Jack Perry. Walter says, Luchasaurus, boo.
You don't like the Luchasaurus?
Guess not.
I've always liked the Luchasaurus. Since the first day we watched this, and I was like, who's that guy?
He's like dinosaurs.
Boom, boom, maga laka laka boom,
That's because
boom,
he's a
boom,
child.
maga laka boom, boom,
That's
boom, boom, maga laka laka boom.
Bryce Pitts in the chat. Hey, Bryce.
Jungle
says,
Boy.
Well, we are in Canada for AEW. Hello, everyone. Are they going to apologize the whole time?
Oh,
Because they're in Canada.
sorry.
Sorry
About that move.
Sorry about-
Is that a little too rough for you?
Sorry about that.
Are you an NFL
Hey.
quarterback? Are you hurt?
Did you like that video I sent you? I thought that was pretty funny. It came over my page. I was like, that's hilarious. Walter's like, Starbucks gift card, $5. Ooh. Breakfast sandwiches, Walter. Bryce says, no, why John
Flex those
Moxley's
golden
wife
pipes.
is all elite. And Walter's like, Jungle Boy for the win. Ryan's like, D loving that Renee Paquette is on AEW. That's hilarious. Because we weren't on the air when I said it, and I was like, who's this stupid bitch? I didn't even recognize her. I had no idea who it was. I'm like, who is that?
I'm hoping that she just does the backstage interviews or something. I mean, I don't want her to be on TV too much, but
Maybe she's just there.
she's not
because I'm in
ugly,
Canada.
but her personality is ugly.
Yeah, she got ugly personality. That showed up after she started doing her podcast stuff, by the way.
Drop kick in the back.
Well, I was like, yes, Bryce, she is. And Robbie's like, D laughing at her own jokes. It's definitely a D thing to do.
Ah.
I'm not laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Well, at least my laugh isn't quite as annoying. It's annoying, but not quite as annoying. What's funny is that you all laugh at your own jokes.
I laugh at everybody's jokes
I don't.
as long
think
as they're
so.
funny.
Is that how it goes? Is that what constitutes laughing at somebody else's jokes?
Hilarious.
I just laugh at other people, period.
Yeah, it depends on
jokes or
what they're
no.
wearing or
Because they're just jokes, people. You got in his head. Hey, it's the Factory versus War Joe later. Gross. Chris Jericho
Factory.
versus Bryan Danielson the third time around. Yay, Skippy Doodas. Tony and Hiroko Shida versus some people. I didn't catch it.
I think
And
it's
then
Britt Baker.
All
And
Atlantic Championship of Pac versus Orange Cassidy is on tonight.
I'm okay with AEW's card tonight, as long as they keep some people off.
I'm not happy about the Chris Daniel Bryanson crap. They're going to show those people you don't want to see.
Yeah, keep Wheeler Yuta off and that Daniel Garcia off TV, and AEW
And
is
it's
fine.
just going to be stupid. It's going to be long and boring. Ugh.
So we got Jericho, Daniel Bryan again, part 3.
Yeah, 3. They even put a 3 behind it. How pathetic is that?
Because they're one pathetic losers. Hopefully Orange Cassidy walks away as a new champion. I doubt it, but it'd be cool if he did.
Vindicator's like, right off the bat, I'm just disappointed the beautiful image of Anna Jay won't last all night.
It won't. It's going to go away here pretty soon. It would have already went away. I took a really good screenshot, and somehow I got some words on the screen, so now I got to wait for another good opportunity.
God damn it. Rob was like, the card is fine. Just relax and enjoy.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah, okay. I'll relax.
Relax.
All right.
Don't do it.
I don't know what you guys
when
are
you
doing,
want to
but
go
I'm going to
through
relax.
it.
Robbie
Relax.
said to relax.
Go do it.
So I'm going
When you
to
want to go.
sleep. I'm going to sleep through the whole thing. Don't mind me if I snore. It's fine. Just relaxing.
Damn it, I can't get one without it saying words across the top. So now I've had 2 good opportunities. One of these I'll get.
2 opportunities of nothing. Anyways, Piccolo's in the chat as well. Hey, Piccolo, how's it going? Looking forward to Terrence and Phillip joining the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's so confirmed. Are they going to be farting in people's faces? Jumping around with their flappy heads and beady little eyes. How about no? How about no?
You crazy Dutch bastard.
What the fuck is all this every month crap? What a bunch of bullshit. On so many levels. Walter's like, Marko Stunt is doing indie wrestling now.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, at least he's doing something, I guess. Pickles like a Cartman comes out with a lantern, blows, I'm here. Daz Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Daz says, is it Jericho versus Moxley in the main event?
Nope. It's Jericho
no.
versus Danielson.
For the 57th time.
Second time this month, I think. Not this month,
Hey.
but within a month.
Robbie's like, yeah, I'm thinking of you, bro. Thanks. Pickles like, that Relax 80s song was definitely sus, right?
Yeah, it turned Zoolander into a murderer.
Did.
To an assassin.
Did. And he finally turned left at some point, I thought. Well, it's like, okay, at 9:25 p.m. I'm going. Not 9:30 anymore. 9:25. But he'll be here Friday at 8 p.m. for SmackDown. He's here in the chat for now, everybody. Get your Walter licks in now, because he'll be leaving in a bit. People's like, Vicky is such a cougar. Grr. Robbie's like, when's Saraya on?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll see her at some point, though, but they haven't said anything that I'm aware of.
Walter's like, Vicky, excuse me.
But I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say it's going to be during the Britt Baker Sheeta match that they're having, the tag team match.
That's when we're going to see her as well.
She's cleared to wrestle, so she can get dirty.
Let's hope she's not permanently injured.
Well, as long as they're careful with her.
Oh, don't put her with certain people then. Do not put her against Nyla Rose. Do not put her against whatever that dumb bitch is that thinks she has wings.
Athena.
Oh, that one, yeah. That one. Don't put him with that one. Or the other one, because they suck asshole. He'll break her like a little twiggy. Little twiggy. Robbie says, oh, you sound like you can't be bothered. With you? No. Vindicator's message retracted, and Thomas is in the chat. Hey, Thomas, good to see you in here. Says, hey guys, what's up? Not much, just watching AEW. 2 friends going at it against each other in a hate-love relationship right now.
Love and hate.
Robbie says DMD needs to wrestle. Daz says, is it next Tuesday, Dynamite next week?
Yes.
Yes.
So next week we will be here Tuesday. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Vinegar says, Robbie, you simping over Paige. Pico says, I'm sure she'll beat down Rebel again. Right? Blue Lantern
Or
in
Rebel.
the chat. Hey, Blue,
Hey, Blue.
says Jungle Boy has gotten boring.
Yeah, and it's also just the feuds they put him in, but yeah.
It's because he's getting it from, Anna Jay. Once they start getting it, they lose who they are, my friends.
Get in where you fit in, fool.
Walter says, come on, Jungle Boy, you're wrestling a big guy. Is he? I thought he was a tiny ant. Pico's like, I've been watching through James Bond movies. They have them all on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I might have to watch them.
Yes, James Bond movies. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
Bond.
Who says, yay, finally
James
a Tuesday
Bond.
night with real wrestling. And an NXT fan. Thomas says Renee Paquette is all elite.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yes. Walter says, hey, Ayla. And Ayla's like, hi, Walter. And Vindicator's
Oh!
like, hey.
The Luchasaurus goes right through the table, the Thunder Bomb or whatever they call that, the Canadian Destroyer.
Pickle says they had a sweet documentary on the Bond music through the years. That's cool. Daz says, when's Darby fighting next?
Old Darby. I don't know. We might see him tonight.
I didn't see him in a match on the card, but I might have missed one that he was in.
He is one of the
Ayla,
pillars.
welcome.
Oh, Christian's going down ringside.
It was like Fat Lisa, thanks. And Vindicator says, Heidi, 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 ho.
Howdy.
Piccolo's like, hey, yo, Vindicator. Vindicator's like, hey, Hey, Cola. Hey, Cola. He's got one arm. What's he going to do with one arm?
Ass kicking contest?
Ayla's like, Vin makes me vomit. That's sweet. It's very nice. Seems genuine. Blue says, if the Elite doesn't come back soon, I may start boycotting.
That's all right. And they could, or they might just go to WWE like everybody else. All the other indie wrestlers that Triple H keeps bringing in.
Right. Hassan Terrell is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Hassan.
Hassan. Says, hi there, guys. And Sophie's like,
Woo!
Sophie's in the chat as well. Says, hi, how's Dynamite going? Like wrestling.
It just started, but right now we got Jungle Boy in there with Luchasaurus. Renee Paquette is on the roster now.
Is she on the roster or is she just yakking?
She's a
Is she
yacker,
a
but that still
wrestler
counts.
or a
No,
yacker?
she's never been a wrestler.
Exactly. Walter's like Luchasaurus is like Kane.
Unless Moxley's drunk or something.
Gosh.
Probably wrestles a little bit then.
He calls us OMG, don't Luchasaurus know better? Stick his arm out when landing on a table? Sheesh, no.
No, he didn't learn when he dislocated Phoenix's arm.
He didn't learn from his accidental mistakes with
Oh,
the
is he going to do a
Luchasaurus-
Frankensteiner
with
off
Lucha
the
Brother
top?
that he threw away like garbage. Vindicator's
Boom,
like,
boom.
sweet. And Hassan says, today is my mom's birthday.
Hey,
Well,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Hassan's mom. Happy birthday to you. I hope you had or have a wonderful day. Thomas says, I don't really care about the Elite, and they are actually blacklisted in WWE.
Nah. Triple H will bring him in. He likes him. He tried to get the Young Bucks in NXT forever.
He's like, oh, I got some rumors and innuendo. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
rumor.
Drove him head first down with his feet.
Gossip. So
Picks
it
him up,
says, with
drives
the
him into the
Renee
corner, buckle bomb.
swinging-
Choke slam!
Oh, no.
Got him with it. That might just do it. 1, 2, nope. Jungle Boy kicks out.
So it's like with Renee signing AEW, signed everyone that worked WWE backstage except for Booker T. Blue Lantern says, Thomas, that is misinformation. Are you the wrestling Conan? Oh, goodness. Hassan's like, wow. Pickle's like, the E has had some interest in Matt Cardona and his piff wife, Chelsea Green.
Definitely got some in Chelsea Green. You know, her body is one of those types that you want to see, but it just breaks down on her. So I don't know if she could stay healthy enough to wrestle in WWE. But
She's had how many broken arms or wrists?
But
or
since
whatever?
the last time she was there, she got a nice set of cams. So she's actually got boobs now. She didn't have those before in her last run. So she's definitely built for success. I just don't know if her body can hold up. Because she's had 2 broken wrists just over the last couple of years.
Yeah. Vindicator says vomit is easy to clean with certain toxic chemicals,
1,
but
2.
not a job that anyone would
Oh,
relish in doing.
Luchasaurus kicks out.
I was like, do you care who wins this match?
I don't like that it's happening on a TV show on the first match of the night. This should be a pay-per-view match. But instead they're making it out to be Jungle Boy and Christian instead of Jungle Boy and Lucha. Oh! Lucha might have just killed himself.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Drives him down. His food.
I guess. Does he not have any?
That's his food. That's what that noise is.
Right, that's
His
what
collar.
It's a cat eating.
1, 2. Oh! Luchasaurus kicks out.
Scarsdale in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
says,
Scarsdale.
Heidi who? Heidi Klum.
Howdy.
Sophie says, one of the Good Brothers is still a champion of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, there's like good match so far. And Sophie's like, the WWE called Brock Lesnar to return on Raw like Saturday or Sunday this past weekend.
Cool. Good deal.
Vindicator's like, Chelsea Green is basically Tegan Knox. Just not her knees.
Yeah, it's wrists.
Ayla says ammonia and bleach mixed together equals no more vomit. Kidding.
And Chelsea Green
And
has the
dead.
better body. Maybe it might just be a little weaker.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's like, I don't think Sasha is cut out for Dynamite. And no, Ayla, what did you say now? Pickle says, you need a bucket, Ayla. What you hurling about? Vindicator says, Ayla said you could get high off of ammonia, Robbie. Ayla's like, nothing. I'm not actually throwing up.
Brings him down. Now, the Luchasaurus only got one arm, so that's what's bugging him. His
He
right
only
arm.
has one?
Yeah, his right arm's hurt.
Is it? It doesn't look like it. Lies.
Oh, that
he's
just might do
pretending
it.
some more.
1, 2, 3.
He scored the win.
What the?
Did they murder?
Luchasaurus won clean.
That's really weird. That is weird.
I mean, I'm okay with this, but storyline makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. He's gonna win clean. That's just not right. That's weird. I don't know.
Are they going with the bigger athletes maybe now? I mean, Wardlow's been winning. I'm okay with, like I said, take that mask off of him, obviously, but.
Ayla's like, breathe deep. So he says, I wonder with the Good Brothers signed with WWE now. What does that mean for their deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling? Well, since WWE does stuff with New Japan and they're like buddies, who knows?
Well, they were going to work together.
Yeah.
And the only reason they didn't start a Japan league over there in NXT Japan is because of COVID.
There you go. All the answers.
Oh, there's more Renee. What have the two of you done? And Hathaway's dad there. Ethan Page. They're probably going to do it up on Friday.
Do it up.
There it is.
Ooh, free from the
Short-ass
storm.
storyline. That's not going to last because they'll lose. Ethan Page will lose. Isiah Kassidy going one-on-one. Okay. Ooh, that's a better storyline. Put your money where your mouth is.
Uh-huh.
Get the Hardy Party right.
Robbie says, can you see AEW upgrading their sets?
I mean, at some point in our life, but they don't really need to. I watched wrestling throughout the 90s. I don't know if Nitro ever did once. Upgraded their shit. I'd have to go back and look at their 91 stuff compared to their 95 and then on to their 2000 stuff. Bum, 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 bum. This is Black Adam. The Rock.
How
Superman's
dare they
in
use
that.
that music. Not happy about it. They shouldn't be allowed to use that song for that. Walter's like, Luchasaurus won. Pico's like, ironically, Eli, I've seen The Sixth Sense, and I know that wonderful pro tip, have some more soup, Timmy. Robbie is like, Ayla with the solvent abuse, love that. Blue says, so when CM Punk is cleared, will he have to be suspended as long as the Elite? Con is CM Punk's young boy.
I'm going to say no. I think his suspension is being served as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so much money to be made for those guys if they could just squash it. If they could just figure out a way to work together, the Bucks, Omega, and Punk.
Right.
That's just too much money.
Yeah.
Like, they got to be able to sit down and be like, look, it doesn't matter. There's just too much money to be made.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, right?
Kenny Omega, CM Punk at a pay-per-view main event. That's as big as anything in the world, if they do it right.
Right. Oh, yeah.
If they do it like we just saw,
no.
the first episode of a Wednesday Night Dynamite, that's not going to pull. That's not going to go over very well. But Punk Omega is going to sell out do it in New York, sell out a stadium in New York.
True.
Madison Square Garden or something else. The Barclays Center. Citi Field. They don't want to do it in Chicago, but if they did it in Chicago, it would sell that's a guarantee. Do it in the old Soldier Field or whatever, where the Bears play. Stadium Stampede.
It'll never be the same type of stadium stampede as it was that first time.
I think they did it twice, didn't they do two there? But yeah, that first one was nuts.
It was like, oh my, that scene in that movie freaked me out even today. What part?
Something about soup in The Sixth Sense.
Are you just talking about the girl that was being poisoned by her mom? Peagle's like Jungle Boys in the doghouse. Blue says, I was so happy to see the Good Brothers back with AJ. Walter says Ethan Page and Matt Hardy has backup.
Yeah, I hope they can still get it done. I just hope Gallows' knees can hold up and they can literally make a good run in WWE.
Robbie says, they give you a lot of Renee tonight. Sophie says, Tony Khan said most rampages this month will be live, but on different nights. Picola says, would Matt Hardy on commentary be a nightmare? Because I don't want to know.
Is this that Nick Kesslin in the back?
Yeah.
God, he's a beast.
Yeah, that's him.
That guy needs a legitimate push.
Film is in the chat. Hey, Film. How's it going? Says Little Misty and Travis. Big hugs, Ricardo. How are you guys doing today?
Oh.
And it's Wednesday. You know what that means. That it's Wednesday.
Or Joe.
Walter says Renee doing a good job on AEW Dynamite. P-Call says, not really. Even when WCW was in Sturgis, there were pretty limited sets.
Yeah.
Robbie says, they can use what song they like if they pay for royalties. Blue says, if the Elite and Punk can find a way to make peace, I would love that. Sophie says, if the former Zack Ryder does come back to the WWE, will the WWE use the name that he is using now?
Who is it? What is it?
Zack Ryder?
Woo, woo, woo. I don't know.
Walter says...
That's his real name, so I'm sure he'll use Zack Ryder if he comes back.
Right. Walter says, when is AEW Dynamite Tuesday due to MLB?
Yeah, it's the playoffs.
Yeah, it's next week. Next Tuesday, Walter, is when...
It actually starts right now. I should probably just turn on a game.
Oh, the MLB stuff?
Yeah, I think it started tonight.
Pico's like, definitely, TBS and TNT always have playoffs scheduled to mess up AEW. Walter's like, Halloween Ends movie coming out. I'm not watching it. Pico's like,
I didn't watch last year's.
Oh, okay. Thomas says, heard Punk is not coming back. He's being paid to stay at home for the remainder of his contract. Well, I guess that's what he wanted. Ayla's like, yeah, the soup scene in that movie was sad as fuck, just unsettling. Yeah? It's good soup. It's good soup.
Strychnine.
She was putting, like, chemicals in it, like weird chemicals. Like
I've seen the movie
something.
once, and that's plenty of times for me. Like, it was the most uninteresting movie I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Ever. Like, And people are like, I'll watch it like 2 or 3. I'm like, how can you watch it more than once?
Right.
You know that the fucking kid can see dead people.
I think it's more along the lines of you get to see the stories of the people that he tried to help a little bit, the dead people. But Pico says Emeka watched the 3 recent Halloween movies in a binge run. Yeah. Walter's like, Wardlow's team for the win.
Yeah, Ward Joe.
It was like, what ones? So Walter's like, okay, Samoa Joe and Wardlow will win. Okay.
And it had like Forrest Gump's little kid in it. That was the boy. Mm-hmm. Wasn't he in something else too?
He's been in a lot of different things, yeah. Pico says,
hey, isn't he the son on Friends? He's Ross's son on Friends.
Maybe when he was little. Maybe not. I don't know.
Did he ever grow up? Do we get to see Ross's son as an adult?
Pico says, I don't remember the names when Laurie Strode is older and her daughter's in it. Ayla says, I think she was putting ammonia in it, but I can't remember for sure. Robbie says, Ayla doing a home science experiment at home. LOL. And Pico's like, huh? Oh my God, he's dead? Huh?
Nick is a beast.
What?
Look how big this human being is. Look
Ayla's
at his size.
Nick compared to Wardlow.
Yeah, he's huge.
That's funny.
That's Wardlow. That's a big man. That's a 270-pound man. He's just manhandling.
Ayla says, no, never mind. Google said a disinfectant cleaner. Ammonia is a disinfectant cleaner.
It doesn't get much more disinfectant than that.
Films like that was random from Wardlow. Hey,
Whoa!
people, how are you doing today, friend? And Ayla says, Robbie, we're talking about a movie.
Uh-oh. Nick's going to have to tap. He's out. Nick went out. 2 minutes, 25 seconds.
Oh, God, Marvin. No.
It's not permanent.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, AEW. Stop it.
Don't make Ward Joe happen. Plus, we wanted to see the power bombs anyways. Oh, here we go. He's like, come to me and go between my legs. Okay, I love Wardlow. Everybody knows that. But putting him with this fucking piece of shit is irritating as crap. I get that he's supposed to be a baby face, blah, blah, blah. But you don't try to bury him by putting him with just Joe. Ah! Look at me being all negative.
Stop being all negative, Travis.
I can't help it. I've never liked Joe since like 2006. Oh! Brian Cage! The Machine. I like that big dude behind him too. On the left. The big Samoan. We saw him wrestle not too long ago.
Yeah, the one in the background right there. It's like, I've seen him as an adult, just like other Hollywood kids. He looks burned out and trashy. Nice.
Who else? The boy from that show.
The kid who played in...
Ross's son.
I don't think he played Ross's son, unless he played it one time. But he was like the kid from
Daddy's boy or whatever.
No,
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
That's right, that's
who
him.
it was. I'm like, what? Like, that wasn't him, because... the kid is Haley Joe Osment or something like that, and he's been in other stuff.
He's in Osmond?
I don't know what he is. It's a Haley. I want to say it's Haley, but maybe not. I can't remember his name.
Oh, FTR. What the fuck? What? Why are you here? Why you came?
Why did you came?
I try my hardest to like these guys.
The FTR? I think it's because they have all those stupid belts.
It's dumb. First of all, if you're going to be a champion, be a champion. Like, be the champion of the company you're in. Nobody cares about Ring of Honor. Nobody cares about, what was the Mexican one name?
Couldn't even tell you.
The Mexican one, AAA, I think, or 4A or something. Mm-hmm. And then I don't even know the other ones.
One of them's ROH, isn't it?
Oh, I already said Ring of Honor. I said nobody cares about Ring of Honor, and then there's the AAA, and then there's the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Like, I could go get some belts made and wear them around and be champion. This is like, it's horseshit.
I don't
Like, it doesn't
even need
make
the
me a
belts to be
champion.
champion.
Like I said, I try to like these guys.
Did you say the ninjas?
Yeah, they're Ninja Turtles.
It said it's called Pine Sol. Oh, Pine Sol, yeah. Robbie says, oh, yes, you were Illa. Thomas says, can't be more annoying than Jade. Are you talking about Jade Cargill?
10. They're getting a 4th.
Illa says, haha, you know the floor cleaner that stinks of
Oh, look who it is.
Feels like, yeah, Travis, quit it. Robbie's like,
So they're bringing...
is calm deal.
How does this even make sense?
What the fuck did you
I'm assuming this is a comeback, but he was against Wardlow. And now he's teaming up with Wardlow? What the fuck? Well, he's a Canadian, so it's all good. Sean Spears is back. He's making his return. Everybody get off your seat. Oh, I thought he attacked a fan for a second. No shit. I was like, what did the fan do?
Who is this person and why is he attacking him? What
He's
that guy ever do to you?
He's the other guy that's with him. So anyways, it's going to be 4-on-4 this Friday at Rampage, which will be recorded tonight. So the Embassy going up against Warjo and the FTR and Sean Spears.
That's weird. Pickle says it's nice to see more ROH talent who they don't acknowledge. Ayla says the kid from Big Daddy, isn't he a twin? I have no idea on that. Films like FTR, yes. Pickle's like AAA. Ayla says 2 different kids played the kid in Big Daddy Twins. Oh, okay. Anyways, but him was Ross's son in Friends. Vindicator says, I think FTR had a New Japan belt as well. Maybe that's it. Pico says, oh yeah, didn't they have a Disney show or something? Robbie's like, great promo on Now. And Il's like, yeah, this sweet life of Zach and Cody. That was that kid? That's funny. Robbie's like, all right, Travis, I don't think my neighbors heard you shouting, LOL.
I'll get a little bit louder. You got to get off your feet for Sean Spears. He's back. And the story makes sense somehow.
Makes sense.
He's basically get treated exactly the same way he got treated in WWE. And now he's like, hey, I'm going to go to WWE. They're like, no, we'll put you back on TV. And he's like, mm-hmm. And then they even did the 10, 10, 10.
Oh, Lord. He calls like, ha ha ha, Solow just gets his butt kicked. Ayla says, that's your fault, Robbie. Turn your volume up. Robbie's like, Big Daddy is a washed up film.
It's one of Adam Sandler's, although all Adam Sandler's films run into each other. They all have the actors from the same ones.
That's true. He has a bunch of friends. He just likes these people.
But, I like them all, personally. I like the Norm Macdonald scenes in, what's the one that he did first? That stupid one that you don't like, that for some reason I can't think of it. Billy Madison. Oh my God, that shit's so funny.
I don't know why I don't like it, but it just, it's
what month
too
is
dumb.
it? I think it's October. Or no, he said, what day is it? He said, I think it's October. All right, Swerve Strickland.
I just feel like it's more stupid than some of his other ones, and so I think that's why I have a hard time with it.
It's supposed to be stupid.
I get it that it's supposed to be stupid, but it's just more stupid.
Back to school.
I'm shampoo and I go out first and I clean the hair.
That's why. That shit is why. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm conditioner and I go on and I make the hair silky smooth.
So gross.
Yeah. Listen. I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Pickles, like, I mean, Adam Sandler movies are par for the course, right? Heidi the Highlander in Wire is in the chat.
Hey, Heidi the Highlander.
It's got cheeseburger and beer.
Well,
Pickles,
nothing better
like,
than
there
that.
was a morning entertainment stream I usually follow. Yeah, there was. And what's the rest of the story?
Scissor Daddy.
No. So creepy and dumb. No. It's gross.
All right, badass Billy Gunn. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the geriatric shit that closed down Raw on Monday were his peers.
Yeah, they look really in great condition. I mean,
And I don't know if like he's 10 years younger than them all and somehow it worked, or if he's just in that much better shape than all those old geriatric guys.
I think he's just in that much better shape.
Now, granted, Triple H is from his heart. If he didn't have that heart issue, we would have seen him wrestle this year. He would have wrestled at WrestleMania or something.
Right?
So, but he did have the heart issue, and he aged. But the Shawn Michaels, and I know Shawn Michaels is quite a bit older because he was wrestling in the 80s in AEW, or AWA. But look at this dude. The rest of his boys were all old. One dude couldn't even talk anymore. He's like, I thought I could take a break.
Right.
And this guy's in the ring getting it done, AEW. Still got abs.
They mentioned Pete Davidson is going to be a voice transformer in another Brandon new movie.
A
Sounds
transformer?
terrible.
Like a transformer movie?
Yeah, like a transformer. More than meets the eye.
So he's funny. Like, I've heard him talk. Well, yeah, I was watching a UFC fight once, and he was talking. And he says some funny shit, but I don't know anything about him. I didn't know who he was because McKenna told me who he was.
Yeah,
But-
he's from SNL.
Yeah, but I don't watch that. That's not funny anymore.
No, that's
It's all
why
political.
he's not funny.
Oh! Gunn!
He's taking off his
He's an
pants.
ass man. You didn't know he was an ass man?
Oh, he didn't like being made fun of.
Swerve's a joke.
Vindicator's like surprised Acclaim didn't make a joke about DX.
You know, that's what I was waiting for when he first started coming out. I was like, okay, he's going to say something.
I think out of respect for Billy, they just didn't. Vindicator says Billy might be juicing a little. I don't care.
Let it happen.
Whatever he's doing it okay.
Let it rain.
Pico's like, it made me think the Adam Sandler formula would work for Pete Davidson, but I don't know. It's a different generation.
Yeah,
Pete
well, and
Davidson's a dumb fuck.
he's not that kind of funny anyways.
Oh, God, no.
He's different. I'd have to watch some of his stuff. But just hearing him call the matches, he was calling a fight.
He's the one that did come up with the bag of milk
If
thing,
he
which
is-
was hilarious.
He did say it looks like a bag of milk.
That was pretty funny. I will give him that one, but that's about it. The fact of the reason why
Ben
I have
Askin.
absolutely nothing or want anything to do with him is because of his like and being with a Kardashian.
Is he
that
still with her?
fucking garbage just makes me want to throw up.
Kim always brings the top-notch guys. Kanye West is in trouble with the law now. Well, not the law, but with the left.
He's always in trouble.
He
with
wore
the left.
a White Lives Matter t-shirt.
It's funny. Why
He
you
said
mad?
something else, too, but I can't remember what it was.
Don't be mad. Only to mad.
Oh, he went on an anti-Semitic rant. That's what it was. He said that they need to go third degree on Jews or something. I don't know exactly how that's worded. Third, DEFCON 3 or something on, which makes no sense to me. I don't
Right?
know.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
I know there's been a lot of people that don't like the Jewish people. To me, it doesn't make any sense. But I think they're talking, and I'm not 100% sure. You guys clear this up. I think they're talking about the ones that live in the United States.
I think so.
I don't think they're talking about the ones that live like in Israel.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm not into the whole hate.
Right, I know. It's like, what?
Like, I don't even understand it. It's like, I mean, I understand why people hate, like, Christians or Jews, or not Jews, but, like, Mormons or
Right, yeah.
or Catholics or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand it. It's
It's
ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Jews are a people and a religion. So it's kind of like a double.
Like, it's weird, right? Like, why, how, what? Like, huh? That makes no sense. You people make no sense.
Wouldn't you have to meet them and then say, I just don't like that person?
Right.
Rather than say, I hate all of something?
I would hope so. Like, that's pretty much how you would think normal people
Like,
would
I just
think.
hate everybody, that looks like that. It's like, wait, what?
Like,
You've met every single person that looks like that?
right? Like, you have? That's amazing. How did you do that?
Because, I mean, even in, like, the 50s, like the greasers and stuff, not all of them were assholes. My stepdad was one of those.
Yeah.
He rolled his cigarettes up in his shirt until he was, like, in his 40s.
Right.
He used baby oil in his hair.
Plug that in. Where is it? Oh, it's down there. I got it.
You got it, or you want me to do it? It's not very long, so.
Oh, it is there, cat.
Like my sister, she's like that. I just don't like blonde guys. All of them? Like every single
blonde
one?
guy that's ever been around.
Yeah,
the
they're
whole
all
entire
assholes.
world.
All of them. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, are you saying only the ones you've met? Remember, I was blonde until I was like
Right.
30.
Well, now you know how she really feels about you.
I know.
It came out in the wash. Too funny. Let's see.
Billy Gunn with the power right there to swerve. Or
Vindicator says Billy's still more exciting than Jericho and McDanielson combined.
yeah, absolutely. This match is better than anything we're going to see later tonight. I can tell you that.
Heidi is letting us know that it's Highland is where they live in New York.
Oh, Highland.
Highland, New York. They're a Highland, New Yorker.
Did you go to Highland High School? Not stalking you. You don't have to tell us what year. But that's pretty cool.
They're in New York.
Well,
They
that's where
live in New
Beavis.
York.
That's where Beavis and Butthead went
And
to
they
school.
were from Staten Island
Oh, I thought you said Highland.
before. Highland, New York.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Sophie says Bronson Reed is rumored to come back to the WWE. Thomas says, Travis, are you going to fight Joe?
Just Joe. No, I'm not fighting just Joe. I don't want to
Sophie-
hurt the old man.
Sophie says WWE has tossed out ideas to bring in Billy Gunn for this past Monday's Raw. Robbie says, D giving man's credit first time for everything. Sophie says Brock versus Bobby. It seems like they forgot that they feuded before. Robbie says
They did, but it was under strange circumstances. So delete it from your mind. It's never really happened. We're getting our dream match now. They're going to have a real build-up. We're going to have a real match. Real stuff.
right.
Like a coup de grace right on the collarbones. Billy Gunn kicks out. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bring Billy Gunn back for Monday because he's in better shape than all the other guys and it would look
They were
goofy.
jellyfish.
They
They were
were-
like totally jelly.
Well, Triple H would be.
He'd
And
be
he's
like,
in charge of the stuff.
I can't do anything about it. Robbie's like Kanye West's dope producer. Seen him live twice in London. Seen him live twice in London.
Who is it? What's the guy's name?
Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye.
Picola says, God, that's awful. Well, when you were talking about Kanye stuff. But here's like Kanye gonna have issues until he's no longer breathing. LOL. Rise ID has a White Lives Matters t-shirt. Do I?
No, there's none of that going on. Oh!
Sorry
What the
to burst
fuck?
your bubble of hate, Robbie.
So they let Swerve get the victory even though that Gunn was holding onto the ropes?
Interesting.
Listen! Oh, sorry. Every time it comes out, I want to say that.
Listen. Let's see. Scarsdale says, well, if it ain't Heidi from the Highland, New York, formerly Staten Island. Sophie says, but doesn't New Japan Pro Wrestling also have some sort of deal with AEW?
Yeah, they definitely do. I don't think WWE does with them, but I mean, Triple H isn't opposed to working with anybody. It's going to be up to the Khan for that one, because that is financial stuff, and he is their financial CEO.
Right.
Anytime you're dealing with somebody from a different company, there's liabilities.
Yep.
So if one of those Gallows or Anderson, whoever has the belt, goes over there and gets hurt, they're liable for it.
Right.
And that's a huge thing if they signed him under contract.
Robbie says when Kanye dyed his hair orange one time, man was looking like a Duracell battery. It's weird. Sophie says the Good Brothers back in the WWE. I saw a lot of mixed reactions as well as confusion on it. Since Luke Gallows is a champ in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Pico is like, so did my uncle. He was a greaser. Heidi says, and if it isn't Scarsdale's New York favorite ferret. Robbie's like, I'm just going gray naturally. Okay. Sophie says Travis on a rant again. Scarsdale says, I'm a panda. And Robbie says, Billy Gunn still got the guns. Pico says, that's one good thing
they're
the military taught me to
they're
appreciate
patented
being an
scissor me.
individual. But it takes all kinds to work as a team.
There it is. They patented scissor me in wrestling. So now they can never say it again. Oh, they're going to scissor anyways. Do it. They're getting rid of scissor. Oh! They might be able to pay.
This is hard. No, it's gross. On so many levels.
Tony Nese, Scissor Daddy. MJF getting all jacked.
Right, P-Cola. Taught you to appreciate being an individual, but it takes all kinds to work as a team. True that, my friend. Robbie says nerds. He's like, geez, don't get your lingerie, and I'm not. Sophie's like, Corey Graves did make fun of where Billy Gunn is, like he said he is working with office equipment or something like that. Yeah. Corey Graves knows all about working with office equipment.
With his blow-up doll.
Mm-hmm. Scarsdale says, how do you know I wear lingerie in bed? Robbie's like, D has a limited lead t-shirt. Stop talking about yourself like that. It's terrible. You shouldn't put yourself down.
I have a TikTok shirt for Karrion Kross that's never been opened.
What's this feud even doing? Pure garbage, right? Vindicator's like, message retracted, and Sophie says Warner Media wants more AEW content, whatever that means. Robbie says, scissors time, yo, all for you, D. And Vindicator says, Sterling just ruined the opportunity for Travis and Delita to scissor each other one last time. Walter's like, good AEW, Billy Gunn. And Robbie says, Ben, I saw that comment. Martha says, CPD, we got under control.
Oh, shit.
Don't you worry. And Walter's like,
He just called him Carlton.
He fired him?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need you.
He has all those guys.
Maybe he didn't like how they did stuff.
So now he's turning into a baby face?
Says the wrestling world has changed so much now. Free agents got 2 promotions to choose from again. But I would say, D, don't be ashamed that you enjoy AEW merch. I have 2 shirts from AEW, Robbie, and you know what they are? They're AEW shirts. I don't think I have any other ones. Did I get another one from
I don't
them?
think so.
I bought you a hat.
I do have a hat.
And I don't think I think I got like the mystery box of shirts. Because I didn't buy anything else because I didn't want anything. Walter's like, John Moxley next. Sophie's like, so AEW Ring of Honor are one and the same. Walter's like, new AEW wrestlers now up here, still tag team champs. Robbie's like, D, big up. And Vindicator says, come on, MJF. Millennials don't know who Mary Poppins is. Get with the times, bro. Actually, they do, Vindicator.
They did a part 2.
A part 2. So they do know who Mary Poppins is.
Tough shit, and then they edit it. They edited the silence after shit.
Dumbasses.
That's how you do it. You edit after shit.
Robbie's like, get an MJF scarf.
It's right here.
Travis has an MJF scarf that didn't even come from AEW's merch. It came from Amazon. Next. Sophie's like, Angela Lansbury died this week.
I heard that this morning or today.
Yeah, I told Travis that.
Murder, She Wrote. Bed Knives and Broomsticks. She was like a Disney lady, huh? She
Yeah.
did quite a bit with Disney.
Yeah. She did voiceovers and things like that with Disney. And
Carlton Hathaway was out there just a few minutes ago, and I'd like to see him do a little verbal dispute with MJF. That'd be kind of fun to watch. Do you like how I called him Carlton?
yeah,
Because it's MJF called him Carlton.
Nice. Good for him.
So now I'm calling him Carlton Hathaway.
Bobby's like, Vin, maybe you need to get with the time, smell the coffee, my mate. And Walter's like, looking forward to next WWE pay-per-view and AEW pay-per-view.
They're coming up in November. We have one on the 5th in Saudi Arabia, and then one on the 19th in Chicago. I don't know. It's always in Chicago, so just say Chicago.
Right?
Phil Gear probably in Vegas. Pusil.
So it says Trevor Noah, the host of The Daily Show, is leaving after 7 years.
Oh, might be fun to watch going forward.
Did he not have something to, like, maybe
Why is he leaving?
fodder for his thing not working out?
Trump's not president anymore. He had no more jokes.
Found out that what he preached and made jokes about and tried to make people believe wasn't real. So he says, I'm looking forward to Crown Jewel. And Robbie says the sets on AEW are so bog standard. And Vindicator says, Robbie, I think Mary was all about that magical tea and crumpets and umbrellas. Yeah, she was all about the whole crap in the British community. It's probably Robbie's best friend. Every time we hear those commercials like that, I was like, bless you. SNHU. SNHU.
It's my son to sneeze.
SNHU. Robbie's like, I think Dee needs a spoonful of sugar. Nope. All vinegar. What you think you were gonna run into in the ground, in the cold, cold ground?
Permafrost. Hey, it's Tony. They are some good fans. I can't even argue that. They might be the best fans in the world.
Canadians?
In there in Toronto.
Oh, I don't know. I think there's some European ones that are giving them a run for their money.
Yeah.
Well, there's like CM Punk is at home. I heard AJ Lee is doing wrestling in another company. Wow. Yep. Yeah, she supposedly does some background work with the women there. Sophie says, did you see the Mary Poppins sequel that came out like 5 or 6 years ago? I did not.
I don't know if I've seen Mary Poppins, so.
I don't want to ruin my childhood.
But I'll watch both.
Pickle's like, it's nerd shit. Yondu on Guardians of the Galaxy said, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's cool. Nerd shit. Nerd. Robbie's like, what ads no picture-in-picture? They didn't have wrestling happening. Pickle's like, that's how I know Scary Mary. Walter's like, okay, next week, Tuesday, AEW.
Yes.
Robbie's like, Pickle, are you a nerd? And Ayla's like, with Tom Hanks? Sophie's like, AEW on Tuesday, that will be interesting to see the ratings for that. And Walter's like, here's Renee's husband, John Moxley.
We will be watching it. We might as well watch NXT at the same time, so we'll just do both next week.
They should totally introduce him as that. And here is the AEW Heavyweight Champion, Renee Paquette's husband. And that's it. He doesn't get a name, just that. Robbie's like, big with Tom Hanks.
That's next week, right?
Special night next Tuesday. John and Hangman Adam Page. Film is booing some Mox. Oh, you don't like him? He's not your bestie anymore?
Damn, it feels good to be in Toronto.
Is it because you can get drugs there in Canada? They're like, they need me some drugs and some alcohol.
Toronto's like right down the road from like Detroit. No, I don't know if it's right down the road, but it's really close to Detroit.
So he says, no, Dick Van Dyke was in the Mary Poppins sequel. Oh, was
Maybe I've seen that one.
Dick in it? It was like, it's not going to ruin Mary Poppins. It's about the writer of Mary Poppins and her deal with Walt Disney. It's cute. Oh, okay. Interesting. Piccola says, definitely a nerd. I'm here with y'all 3 times a week, right, Piccola? Nerds. We're all nerds. It was like, oh no, Sophie, I never heard of it. Walter's like, I will watch AEW next Tuesday instead of WWE NXT. Yeah?
Yeah, we'll watch both.
Or it's like, John Mox looks like he's going to down that whiskey. Did he have a whiskey?
He could have.
Philip's like, boo, Mox, boo. And Ayla's like, I got mixed up. I'll find the title of the movie I'm talking about. Okay.
We already know that the winner of this is going to lose to MJF anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just kidding. That's some MJF shit right there.
Walter's like, I still miss the Shield.
A lot of people do. I hear that quite a bit.
Right? Lots of it.
Oh, boy. Old Page. And Adam Page coming out. Will Hangman Page become the two-time heavyweight champion of the world? He does wear some interesting shirts, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
At least this one's not pink.
It's Buckshot Lariat.
I want to see him wear these pants to a cowboy bar. See how many fights he gets in.
Depends on the cowboy bar he goes to.
Right? Is it in San Francisco? Hey, seriously. You find the only thing in the room that I don't want you to touch. He's like, hey, what's this?
Let me touch it. Psst. Leopold, what are you doing? Yeah, pick a different box to be in. Yeah, here you go. To my face.
All right.
Arabi says after the fight, D. Oh yeah, after it. So he's like, do you think people that watch AEW not every week but every once in a while will get confused if they see it on Tuesday night?
No. If they watch it for just a few minutes, they'll see that it's a special.
Robbie's like, Ayla, do you watch a lot of films? And Ayla says, Saving Mr. Banks is the movie I recommend. Oh, that movie, okay. Pickle's like, you, his probation officer. Oh, Robbie. Robbie, put down that bottle, Mox. Sophie's like, I don't think I never watched Saving Mr. Banks. Heard of it, though. Robbie says, Piccolo, you want in, sir? Film's like, hey, Ayla, how's it going? Sophie says, Jeff Hardy will be coming back to AEW soon. Robbie says, no one is excited, Sophie. And Sophie says, AEW almost got the Good Brothers during that weird Impact AEW deal. Piccolo says, we can be like Rush Hour, dibs on the Chan character.
MJF is looking on.
Walter's like, fight, guys. And Walter's like, hey, Leopold Cat. Hey, Leopold Cat.
These two are too busy complimenting each other.
Yeah. You know what you're doing? That's my phone. a nice kid.
Oh, Lord. Wah, wah. It's exactly what I think about you. You're just a kid. MJF's like 5 years younger than age.
Right. Righty.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, maybe I'm not the same guy. Ooh, he hesitated it.
He hesitated in May, and it cost him.
Sophie says, do you think AEW will get a bigger TV deal at some point on a bigger network?
Well, there is not a bigger... I mean, there's bigger networks, but not much bigger. And so, no, I don't think they're going to leave. If they're worth more, they're going to get paid more where they're at, is what I'm trying to say.
Robbie says, yeah, that will work, Cola. I'm in.
I mean, name me a bigger network that isn't one of the big three. Maybe ESPN? That'd be cool. Put them on ESPN.
Right?
Put them on Disney Plus.
Ooh, he's a man. Ooh, a man. Sounds like MJF, do just cash in. I don't care. Make John Moxley lose championship. Just do MJF. Do it. Robbie's like, Piccola just never touch a black man's radio. It was like, OMG, imagine that low budget remake of Rush Hour.
Why is he punching himself? That's not what men do.
I have no idea what he's doing. Crazy.
He's going crazy because he thinks he's a man.
Sophie says TBS and TNT, they are good networks, but not every cable package has them, like the USA Network. Robbie says, would AEW ever come to the UK or Europe?
Yeah. Yes. I think we had this discussion about WWE not too long ago. And they did good there.
Yep. Pickle says, quit stroking each other's mics in our fight already, right? Robbie's like, Ayla, you can be the extra in it. Ayla's like, I'll hold the camera. Walter's like, MJF cash in next week. And Bryce Pitts is like, what? Robbie's like, what, your 5 megapixel camera phone? Walter's like, ECW blood.
Yeah. Their Paige is trying to make himself bleed. Did he just wipe his eyebrow that he punched? He's still worth. You don't rub it.
Was he hoping it would bleed?
He was. I don't think there's actual blood there.
No. As I said, did he think there was blood or something?
Either that or he's just rubbing it because it hurts. Because he's a child. Supposed to be a man.
Don't act like a child.
31 years old. I've seen people go into the ground. And I brought people into this world.
Bryce like, Robbie, hey now, what are you talking about, my guy? Ayla says, my phone's camera's really nice, actually, but I just use your phone. Sophie says, it will be interesting if the Warner Media Discovery and NBC Universal merge rumors end up true. Robbie says, these WWE-style promos don't work in AEW.
Yeah, I mean, if Discovery sells to NBC right out of the gate, that's weird. After they just acquired...
Discovery?
Discovery just bought out Warner.
I thought Warner bought them.
No. They bought Warner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
No. That's why that's why they were wondering what they're going to do with these, like TNA or this wrestling organization.
Well, I thought HBO Max was Warner.
No, HBO Max was I don't know who owned HBO Max, to be honest, but I do.
Then why are they all talking about HBO Max and Discovery? And
Right,
all that
because
stuff?
Discovery bought it.
It was the other way. Why did I think it was the other way around?
No, Discovery bought Warner, which is just weird as shit to me because I thought Warner was bigger than that. And then they fired everybody that was in charge. So it's all new management. And that's why they were worrying about what's going to happen with AEW. That's what I was looking for. Because they're only going to do live stuff or whatever it's called. They're not doing recorded TV shows.
Supposedly. Right.
Have you seen anything that they've been advertising?
Have they advertised specifically that that's what they're doing, or is it just hearsay?
No, it's not hearsay. It's what they're.
Are they putting it on their
Their
website
president
out there
does,
for
yes.
everybody? Yeah, he may have said it, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. They say that kind of crap all the time and never follow through with it, or put it through, or whatever.
It's just really starting now. Is there nothing else? I guess there's the women matches. So
Robbie's like, Bryce, yo, and Walter's like, oh man, no fight. Pico's like, I'm 31, I can fold my own clothes and change my oil. And you can make yourself food. Good for you, buddy. You're awesome.
I don't know what.
Robbie's like, 8K camera, Ayla. Bryce says, Robbie, I'm asking you. And Pico's like, Ayla's going to be a great director. She will. She'll be fantastic at it.
Dun, dun, dun. It's probably just on the one channel below it, huh?
No.
Oh, no.
No,
No, that's
baby.
hockey. So is there no baseball on tonight?
Guess not.
Padres, Dodgers.
There it is. Found it.
Beat those Dodgers. Beat those Dodgers. Oh, back up. Chris Jericho! All right, Chris Jericho coming down now.
It was a merger. Nobody bought out anybody. It was just a merger.
Okay, a merger means a buyout. They merged. That's what they were talking about doing with NBC, merge, which means NBC's buying them out. And then they'll change CEOs and everything else. Yeah, when the one CEO comes in and fires the other CEO, that's not a merger. They basically got full authority over everything, and now they run it all. The Discovery CEO is the CEO of all of it. But yeah, it's a merger on paper. Because they can't have everything buying everything out, because that is, it's different for the FCC, the
Yeah, well, they've already done
Federal
it.
Communications.
They made it
whatever.
a conglomerate and a huge thing. So.
Oh, Jericho's trying to shake hands. Is Daniel man enough to shake his hand? Nope.
Robbie's like, some film me and Cole are in with Ayla directing. Ayla says, and I'm bossy, so it'll be super fun. People's like, ask Sophie. Robbie's like, so AEW is on its last match.
No.
No,
We still have
Robbie.
the women.
The women match has to
So
happen
something with
still.
Sarai at the end.
Thanks, tender adult place coming
Ooh,
in.
what
nice
if
to see ya.
what if they're doing it
Thursday.
last because they're going to bring Sasha Banks in,
Ugh.
and then Mercedes comes in and kicks Paige in the back?
And breaks it again. And she's
Deja vu.
completely paralyzed forever.
They call it the deja vu match.
Phil says that kind of told everyone to stop singing Jericho's song, Judas. Robbie says, Ayla, you can do what you like as long as you buy me lunch. Picola says, oop, we made another stream with the love bots. Bryce says, get out of here, love bots. And Walter says, okay, bye guys, see you Friday for SmackDown. Bray Wyatt, let me in. You're leaving early, Walter, liar. You said you were going to stay until 9:25 p.m. your time. It is way before 9:25 p.m. your time. You're leaving more than 10 minutes early. In fact, you were leaving 14 minutes early. Lies.
Ew.
Lies!
We got a Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho match. Hopefully this ends pretty quick.
Bryce says, let's go. Jericho is like, no, Robbie, you need to lose weight. And Bryce is like, alrighty, bye, Walter. Liar. He said he was going to be here until 7:25. 9:25 his time. And he lied.
I thought he said 8:25. So I thought he was only going to be here for half hour, so I just didn't say anything.
People's like, it's like 10 minutes early, right? Can you want to hang out with us for 10 more minutes?
The
Why?
NLCS is on MLB Network. We got the Padres and the Dodgers going at it. Max Muncy is up to bat. I can't tell who's pitching.
Darvish.
Oh, you Darvish.
Robbie says, cheers, Ayla, for the Taco Bell.
He's an
People's
Iranian
like, Walter
Japanese
does
guy.
what he wants. Yes, he is. He's actually been really good this year.
Oh, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball.
It was like, I would never spend money at Taco Bell.
He's asking the umpire where that was. He's like, does it need to go over the plate more? Since that was a perfect fucking pitch. See, perfect pitch. And now he calls it a ball. He's like, where does it need to be then? Oh,
yeah,
Max Muncy.
picture of stupidness.
Foul ball!
Too many times. We've seen it too many times. It's with blood. Bob was like, oh, if I left, you wouldn't care. Whatever, I just figure that you died in your bathtub. Or fell asleep, because it is like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. So either you're dead or you fell asleep, one or the other. Pico's like, same. Film's like, bye, Walter. Is like, none of us would, Robbie. And Film's like, let's go, Bryan Danielson. Ugh, I said that. Ew, those words.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Yuck.
It was like, nah, we'd miss you, Fat Lisa. I know, I totally miss Picola. I have missed him. There's been times when he hasn't shown up, and I've been like, where's Picola? I haven't seen him for like a week. I'm like, where the fuck is he?
Hurricane. He's out fighting gators.
Right? He's like pretending he's not Florida Man when he really
Max
is.
Muncy just launched that in the triple deck. Look how far he hit that ball.
He looks like Talitha laughing figure and she needs hopes.
But it was in on his hands and he pulled it foul. But look how far he hits this. That's torque right there. He hit that about
he fouled it and then
he hit it.
in the,
he hit
how
it like
far
a
into the
mile.
seats?
It went way up in the upper
Oh,
deck.
fuck. That's funny. Phil's like, Pico, so how's your garden doing? Hopefully, I already took stuff off of it. Robbie's like, I did just have a shower before the show. Well, at least it wasn't a bath, Robbie, because we know how that works out for you. Usually you try to drown. And Pico's like, wait, what happened? I don't know. What happened? What happened? What happened? Phil's like, Missy, you don't like Brian. No. I don't like him.
He might have crushed
I've
that
never
one.
liked him.
Ding dong, the pitch is dead. The pitch is dead. Max Muncy hits a home run.
Those people were like, yay. And then it fell back in. So technically, it shouldn't be a home run. It fell
This
back
isn't the 20s.
into. It fell back into the field. Pickle's like, I've been slinging shrimp and lemonade. Hey, that was just over the weekend, sir. It was over the weekend. There was a time when you were gone for like almost a week. I was really sad. I wondered where you know, when you guys aren't here for a while, I do wonder. Like when JVD didn't come in for a long time. Like Matthew's like not around, but Matthew's done it before, so I'm kind of like, oh, well, maybe he'll show back up, right? But some of you don't. Like, you go, and then maybe you're gone for, like, one show, but you're usually back the next one. But when you're gone for multiple shows, then I'm kind of like, where are they? I hope they're okay. I kind of do worry about you guys, you know. It's weird. It's gross. I don't like it.
Manny Machado.
It was like, you can drown in a shower. I was like, yes, you can, Ayla. Don't do it. Ayla's like, no one worries about me. Oh my God, seriously? Beesh, you need to get your shit together so I can take you to fucking dinner for your birthday. What damn it.
Yeah.
What
Gonna
the
have
fuck
to
is your
do
problem? Do we have anything this weekend?
not anything that you have to worry about.
What is it? What don't I have to worry about, Travis?
Oh, I'm gonna be watching boxing.
Ooh, when's that on? I'm gonna watch. Why can't I watch? Why don't I
didn't
have
say
to
you-
worry
I
about
didn't
that?
say you-
Rude.
Yeah, I do. Devin Haney versus Kambosos in Australia.
Ooh, is it during the day?
No, it's actually Sunday morning in Australia when they're doing it.
So they're doing it in the morning
Well,
there, so
Sunday
it's
afternoon.
Saturday night for us.
They're doing it prime time in America.
Wow, that's right. Oh yeah, we had that conversation.
They did
we
it
can
last
always
time.
go earlier for food. Pickles, like this time of year, we've been trimming back stuff. It's a cool 55 degrees in the morning. Yeah, that's real cool. It's been like 38 here in the morning. It's fun.
It's nice though.
It's crisp. I actually like it. I go outside and I'm like, take a deep breath, and I'm like, this is the best weather ever.
And hoodies.
I haven't worn a hoodie, so I don't know.
You just wear a t-shirt to work.
I just wear, you see what I wear to work? I don't wear coats or anything. That's what I wear. Films like Ravi, good news, man. Misty showed her armpits at Extreme Rules. Yeah, yay. Rob, Pickle's like, whatever, Ayla. Ayla's like, I just disappeared. No one says a word. Rob is like, you were only across the road, Ayla. Sophie's like, I see some people call this a boring Dynamite. Well, this particular match is boring, but it is what it is.
Still going.
I mean, it's so amazing. It was like, I can't this weekend. Jordan's hunting, so I'll have the kids. It was like, y'all hate me. Now I hate you. Now I really hate you.
It's all good.
I've been looking forward to a hamburger for like 3 weeks now, but you just have all the excuses, don't you?
Ooh, I want a hamburger.
I know, right?
But I want a
With
prime rib
cheese
hamburger.
and mushrooms and onions. Yum.
Yeah, ribeye hamburger.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't either.
Go to Walmart.com and find a meat grinder for cheap.
I want a cheap one.
I was like, did you leave Ayla? I didn't notice you left. Ayla's like across town.
Hey, those, what are the man and woman over here that are married that have the same name? Casey.
Oh, yeah.
They are processing meat now.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Like meat that you buy?
How would you spell Casey?
Depends. Kaci, Casey.
Probably C-A.
Kacy.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting nothing there.
Casey.
Right there.
At least we don't have to worry about snow. Film's like, no, Ayla, we don't hate you. Ayla's like, I'll let you know for sure, though. Pico's like, it's odd how everyone here will bundle up in layers and it's not even cold. I get it, Picola. Like, for them, that's cold. I get that. Like, you know, you're used to it being like 70 degrees all the time, and then it's 50, and it's like, oh my god, it's freezing. It was like, make Travis wash them. They're potty trained. Robbie's like, I would come, but it's a tad far for me to get a burger with you, D. Whatever, Robbie. Fuck. Get on a plane, dude. They fly here. Film's like, Robbie, did you get on what I said, dude? It was like, we have prime ribs.
I don't know what you would call it.
You are so weird.
Is it not one of those? Hopefully that kind of describes it.
It is. It's a weird. It was like, we have prime ribs.
Hamburger?
Like, we have steaks. They're in the fridge right now.
I've got ribeyes. I just want it ground into a hamburger.
Film says, go back on that live stream and check it out, Robbie. Robbie's like, yes, Mom. Pico's like, sounds yummy. It was like, I have their phone numbers. Dang it. I gave people their numbers for Wild Game.
Oh, yeah, Casey and Casey. It is. And so did Del Monte. So Del Monte has it and Butcher Block have their phone number. So he's like so busy processing meat.
Oh, how can he process meat?
He's got so when Obi was there, because Obi owned the house, he built this huge area to process meat in. Like it's an indoor freezer.
Wow.
And it's big. It's like 16 by 12 or something like that.
Wow, I didn't know he did that. That's
Yes,
crazy.
well, because Obi's deep into hunting. But anyways,
Right.
then he sold it to these guys, and then they didn't use it for that first year. And then he's like, I might as well learn how to do it. And
Right.
so, and that was when we took him those Christmas presents, when he was talking about it.
Oh.
And then, now he does it.
Thumb's like, okay, cool, right? Yeah, I love this music. They're so awesome. Yay. Ayla's like, no, Travis, but I can ask if we can grind it. Robbie says, this match, man, is okay, but not doing much for me. It's because it's boring.
It's because it's Daniel.
It's
like,
the
if
third
it was
time
anybody
around,
else,
and
this
this
wouldn't
is
be so
dumb.
bad.
Ugh, I just can't stand this guy. Pico's like, whoa, Jericho did a few Cena's old move.
Right?
Robbie's like, Cena copied others.
No, Cena's an original.
He was there before our Truth. Our Truth looked up to him.
Right? He grew up watching him.
That's what I heard. It was like, yep, we have their numbers posted on the wall. I just point when people ask if we process Wild Game. You're like,
Casey and Casey. I hoped his daughter's the one I took under my wing when we were making axes.
uh-huh.
She's the little blonde
Yeah.
that we made those the hatchets. And we won. The girls won. They beat the boys.
For them. Pico's like, he only had the 5 moves of doom, remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember almost all of them. And my cousin always brings it up every time he sees John Cena, too. He's only got 5 moves.
Robbie's like, do you think Brie enjoys her husband's matches? No. I don't think she pays much attention to her husband.
I doubt it. It would be hard to watch this. Can you imagine trying to have your kids sit still to watch something like this?
I can't even sit still to watch it, so.
Uh-oh. Garcia coming down?
Oh, look how he runs. What the fuck?
He's a D. Why is he in the ring?
I think that they should disqualify Daniel McDanielson. Where's the ref at? Where's the ref? Oh, so the ref wasn't there?
Yeah.
He should have seen it.
Garcia got him. Good for him.
So he did both?
Well, he didn't do anything to Jericho. He just got in a pushing match. But then,
Oh.
Danielson went after Jericho. So Garcia had to hit him.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he stands now.
I don't think he knows he stands either.
But it looks like he's still going to be part of the JAS.
Ayla says, I do, haha. I literally point, but we have the daughter's number and the mother's number. Oh.
Yeah, that's what my buddy said too, because he took his elk in there. But
says,
just the mom and the wife, not the dad's number.
the mom and the wife?
Yeah, and Casey's wife, which is Casey.
The mom and the wife?
That's what I said. The mom and the wife. The mom and the wife. The mom.
The
and
mom
the wife.
and the wife are the same human.
No, the mom lives across the street.
Oh, so it's their mom?
It's yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see what she's saying. I'm like, why would you have a kid's
The kid is the wife.
number? Films like my favorite. SummerSlam. Yeah, it was so amazing.
Yeah, her name's like Melanie or Monica or something. The mom. She's really nice.
Nice.
Hey,
Rocky says the
Jericho
ref is
wins.
done. Is he? Sounds like he's turning heel on both of them. I don't know what he's doing. Vindicator's like, whoa, Dalitha, you still awake with McDandan out there? How is that possible? I have no idea. I pinched myself a whole bunch
Well,
of
we
bruises.
didn't watch the match. I was watching baseball and we were talking about meat.
Robbie's like, Ayla, do your kids like to wind you up sometimes? Like a toy?
She won the title, by the way, from Jade.
I thought she stole it.
Or whatever. Yeah, Jade said she misses it. Theft.
Yeah, she stole it from her that night. I watched that. She ran off with it. It ran off with it.
Be careful, Anna.
Yeah. Now that Rose is a man. So, there's that. I was like that, and people was like, he's a jasser? Yeah, he's a jasser. Rob is like, Chris will win. He did.
Do you remember this broad's name?
No. I really don't.
I can't remember it either.
I was like, Chris will win. And it was like, obviously, Robbie, you're a weirdo if your kids don't make you go insane. Vindicator says, mercifully, it's over until the 20th rematch in about 4 weeks. Film's like, thank you, Misty. And Ayla's like, my kids purposely made
Schaefer?
me angry. Is that who it is?
Something Schaefer, Melissa Schaefer, Melanie. Scheffner? I'm
really
close. You, right?
I don't know. It looks like my kids purposely make me angry. A Vindicator's like, no, sure, it's wise to present Nyla as a thief. Robbie's like, oh, I bet you go full on mum mode, Ayla. Pico's like, who's on the left? See, nobody knows who it is.
It's
like,
Scheffner or Seffer. She wrestled for a while. Remember, she's a UFC girl. She came from WWE.
Pico says, oh, Marina Shafir.
Yeah, I knew it was something close, but
Marina Shafir. There you go. Looks like Amnesty is correct, and I did steal the championship. It was like mummy, like a zombie with gauze wrapped around it. Looks like yes, Misty, yes, facts, she's a man. Not a she, just a man. Pickle's like that, and Robbie says Renee looks out of place in the back, and Film says married to Roderick Strong. Marina Shafir.
oh, is it?
It
Nice.
looks like the Mummy movie is one of my favorites.
The one with
Yeah.
Tom Cruise?
Oh, God, no. The one you like to watch with Brendan Fraser.
I just watched it the other day on the treadmill. I watched 20 or 30 minutes at a time.
Sure that's the one she's talking about.
I'm watching part 2 right now.
Everybody likes the Brendan Fraser one. There are a lot of Brendan Fraser people that are fans of his. I was like, ding ding New York, I can see, way to go. You want to roll? What are you talking about, sir? Well, I was like, Renee, will she be in commentary? God, I hope that.
No. I mean, she could do a call here or there, but she's not good at that. We don't want her anywhere near that.
Ayla's like, wait a minute, Robbie, what do you call a mummy? I think he meant a mom, like mum, you know, in full mom mode. They call them mums over there, you know, your mum. Blah, 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 your mum. Just say it with a British accent. You'll get it. Bones like Marina and Roderick are married. Pico's like, LOL, the creepy crawly CGI was awesome. It was like, always gave me the willies. That's funny. I'm just tired of holding your feet. Yeah.
Don't hold his feet anymore.
I'm not going to.
All right, this
It
should
was
be
like,
your main event.
No, the good one, Travis. Jeez. Yeah.
And that Tom Cruise one's okay.
God, but it's not good.
Got
That's
Tom
the
Cruise
point.
in it. It's good.
No, that's why it's not good.
No, Lord.
Because it doesn't have Brendan Fraser in it. Ugh, seriously, dude. Get your shit together. Film's like, no, I'm saying you are on a roll, which means winning. Oh, okay. I did have a roll today. I did have a roll with homemade chicken noodle soup today. Before I came home.
With
for
Rebel.
lunch. It was alright.
Soup.
Soup. Good soup. Somebody brought homemade chicken noodle soup to work.
Nothing-
They made homemade noodles. That was the
nothing
best
better
part of
than
it.
that.
That was the only reason why I tried it. Otherwise, I don't really like chicken noodle soup. Never been a huge chicken noodle soup fan. It was like Brendan Fraser. Robbie's like, I also say breakfast, dinner, tea. LOL. Go figure.
I'll finish 2 and then I'll start on 3. I like 3 also. I like that one because it's got Jet Li in it.
Which one?
3.
Of the Mummy?
Yeah.
Has Jet Li in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's the one that they're in the other country. That's right. I forgot he was the mummy in the other country.
That'd be China.
China. Not the wrestler.
Yeah. One night in China.
Not the wrestler.
They have abominable snowmen. Or Yetis. Or Bigfoot.
They're abominable.
Whatever.
Film's like, let's go DMD. It was like, I know he meant mom. And I'm just saying is mummy different over there? Or is mummy and mummy just about the context? People says, do Canadians know about dentists?
Yes, Canadians know all about dentistry.
Do they though? Where's Chris Wakane? He should be in here because Jamie Hayter's out there. He really likes her. Always like D, LOL is funny when she's annoyed. She whispers. Film says the same time. Love hearing her sheet on her pants. People is like, yeah, no, I don't think I remember part 3. You know? I don't think I do. Film's like, yes, it is confirmed by me. I love Jamie Haters. And Robbie's like, is that the sequel to One Night in Paris?
Yes.
It was like, what's breakfast?
It's when you eat after fasting.
Yeah. No matter what. No matter what the food is. Because Sheeta has a belt too. I didn't notice her having a belt.
Probably some Ring of Honor thing or something.
Or a New Japan thing. She does stuff with New Japan. Vindicator says, well, the oncoming travesty is my cutest Skidoo. Sorry, Tony Storm. I will catch you on the next one, my baby girl. Anyway, take care, Travis Duluth and Chap. See you for the Bray Wyatt show.
Bye-bye. Oh, we still have to come the All-Atlantic Championship match.
Okay, bye, Vindicator.
What time is it?
You don't want to stick around for the one with Pac and Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Robbie's message retracted and Film's like, what time is it? Come on, what time is it? What am I thinking of?
DMD.
And it's like, wow, you know about the leprechaun? And Robbie's like, Lucky Charms is breakfast. Big Ol's like, do you think Sheeta is even in the caliber of Asuka or even Io Sky?
Yes, she's better than Io Sky. Mm-hmm. Asuka's pretty damn good, though. But Sheeta's good. So, yeah, I'd put her right up there. She's definitely in between them.
Definitely.
I've only seen Io Sky do one good thing my entire wrestling life.
Was that the garbage can?
The garbage can off the top of the Elimination Chamber thing. It wasn't Elimination Chamber, but the cage.
Mm-hmm. The War Games thing.
The War Games.
Robbie says, yeah, I know about you, Ayla. LOL. You're in the chat every week. And people's like, take care, Vindicator. And Ayla's like, America doesn't have breakfast, tea, or dinner.
We got supper.
Yeah, supper. What's tea?
It's my name. Yeah.
You're not a hot drink.
They used to call me too, but then I had TJ in our group, and it would make no sense for me to be T and him to be TJ, so they just started calling me by my other name.
Yeah. Old Trav.
T-Dog. No, just kidding.
Who started the whole Trav thing for you?
Nobody really. I've never really been called that.
Some people call you that and it's weird.
I don't know anybody that calls me that.
Some people in our chat do it.
Well, that's different. Yeah, I've never been called that, so when I'm around your brother and somebody calls him that, I don't even look. Because, I've never been called that.
That's good.
Never been called that.
Pico says, I like to be in between, I'll see my way out. Boom's like, it's supper time. And Bobby says, tea is what we call supper. Get it?
So the third baseman for the Dodgers hit the home run to go 2 up. So it was 1-1, and then it was 2-1 after his home run.
Okay.
Then he made an error,
Ooh.
and because of that error, they scored. So he gave up a home run, or he didn't give up a home run, but he gave up a run and scored a run. So
Was
those
that
basically cross each other out. So
Is that big butted guy?
Muncie,
Yeah.
yeah, the third baseman.
Oh,
Hilarious.
my sticks broke.
What'd you do?
I accidentally dropped my water bottle on them.
Oh, well, that'll break a stick. And the Padres could go up big here. Kershaw can't pitch in games that matter anyways. He's never been good at that. Jamie Hayter's got a lot of caboose. It's funny because you hear a lot of people say, she needs to be world champion. It's like, because she has a big butt.
That's funny.
We don't need another Liv Morgan. Although she's better than Liv, but... Actually, to be honest, I don't know if she's better than Liv. She's better in the ring than Liv, but I don't know if she's better than Liv on the mic, because I don't ever remember hearing
I
her
don't know if
talk.
she's really talked a lot, especially
She-
with Britt Baker. I mean,
and
she
she-
kind of has that stuff, but
She does. She has an accent, so I know she talks, but she doesn't talk a lot. Sheeta went for that big kick. Backbreaker. And then another. No! Tony turns it around, drives her down with the bulldog. Britt Baker, spinning neck breaker. Uh-oh. Yeah, get that glove on her. Going for that lockjaw, or mandible claw, whatever she calls it. Into the ropes. Double thrust kicks. Big, big booty. She got a big old booty. There it is. Curb stomp. The Tony comes in with the save. Being a Dodger hater, there's nothing better than watching Clayton Kershaw pitch in the playoffs throughout his career.
she's good at it.
Arguably the greatest regular season pitcher for a left-hander that I can remember, besides maybe Randy Johnson. And he might be better than Randy Johnson in the regular season. But once the lights come on and it matters. He reminds me of your brother, but not because your brother can't pitch in October.
Because he's tall
Yeah,
and longy arms and has a weird
beard,
beard.
hair, same body type, same height. They're
Right?
both 6'4". Get it, Britt. There it is. Is she already tapping? I was like, she just tapping before she even had it locked in. Does that count?
No.
Picked her up. Drops her around. That's a finisher. Oh, Britt rolls her through. Oh, no. We're
Oh,
going to
great,
see
the
this
thumbs
crap.
Anyways,
Sheeta wins. Sheeta wins.
Boom's like, when a women's match come on, it's advertised. Oh, forget it. It was like, supper is what's for breakfast. He goes like, T-Pain. No, that wasn't his nickname either. It was like, T-Pain is T. Whoa. Robbie's like, Tony Storm going in. Pico says, I don't like saying supper. It makes me feel old-fashioned. It was like, I called you Trav all the time. You're in my phone as Trav. Mainly because I'm lazy. Boom's like, come on, Jamie Hayter, give Tori the old pit stop. Alien, you should just call him Uncle. Like, all the time. It was like, I don't say supper either. Seems like a southern thing, like brunch. Robbie's like, DMD showing skills. And Pico's like, do y'all not participate in brunch? Never. Second breakfast. Just kidding. Had brunch before. I've just not had the real brunch. You know, where you drink mimosas. As you then said in your next comment. Oh, it's just an excuse to have alcoholic drinks early in the day anyway. Let's DMD. Let's go, DMD. My best friend. She needs to win this match. She didn't win it. Robbie's like, the lights are on in this match, but nobody's home. John and Claudio versus the Butcher and the Blade,
But you're not home.
Pac versus Orange
You're
Cassidy
mine.
up
You're
next.
not your own.
I was like, oh man, Team DMD lost. Yeah, they did.
Old October baseball.
Yeah. Or he's like, D drunk is a vibe. Okay, weird. It was like my creepy Uncle Trav, and he was like, ha ha ha, kidding. I was like, well, I guess Jamie Hader's armpits were not stinking. Guess not, buddy. Robbie's like Robert Palmer. It was like, I also never had real brunch. Never had the real brunch.
I went to a bar in the morning to watch football on Sundays and ate chicken wings from like 10 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Is that brunch in there somewhere?
Yes. It's breakfast and lunch, basically. It's after breakfast, but before lunch.
Right.
Whatever you consider breakfast time at, I don't know. It was like, I have, however, drank alcohol in the daytime before. It's like, the bunny will be wrestling on Rampage, okay. What time in the daytime, though? Like, when you got up in the daytime, or...
I'm trying to remember if I've ever drank in the AM.
Like
Besides,
when you woke up AM?
Yeah, besides being awake for the night, like 2 a.m.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about, right, that you went to bed and got up and then started drinking. Got my breakfast, it's pork chopping again.
I can't remember. I probably have. I know when we were in like 8th grade, we watched that Woodstock.
Yeah.
And we drank that whole weekend, but I don't remember drinking in the morning.
Huh. Yeah. So I was like, the bunny will be wrestling on Rampage, okay. And Pickle is like, right, here we have Bloody Mary bars and they offer strips of bacon along with it. Probably wouldn't be drinking a Bloody Mary. Those sound absolutely disgusting.
Really? To me, that sounds like one of the better ones. A VA or a tomato juice.
And I don't like that kind of stuff, so hence why I probably wouldn't think it was good. Sounds like I missed the bunny on TV. Ayla says earliest I can remember was probably 11 a.m. or 12. And people says, like acid reflux is a thing, damn. Probably like, Ayla just wants to neck Jaeger bombs. LOL, gross.
I mean, the day I watched that woman get murdered, we started drinking early. It could have been 11. Because we were having a barbecue. I've told you about my murder story. We were all having a barbecue at Trion's house on 3rd.
Okay.
And a car pulls up across the street. Guy gets out, walks to the front door, knocks. Nobody answers. He walks back out, walks around to the window, looks inside, goes back to his car, grabs a gun, but we don't know that that's what he's doing. But he goes back to his car, goes back to the house, and just starts shooting through the window. And there's like 25 of us, all with guns, across the street. Like, is he gonna start shooting at us?
Right.
Like he's gonna be dead in a second, you know? So we're all like, what's going on? Then he gets in his car, he waves, gets in his car and leaves. And he's like 65-year-old guy. This guy's older. Anyways, so obviously
Pew pew pew.
So obviously, we're on the phone with the cops before he's even leaving.
Right.
And so he waves, and I'm like, yeah, he just waved to us. Anyways, so...
You must not have told this one very many times.
Yeah. Right there, you know where the billboard is now? It's a billboard now, but there was a house there.
Okay.
Where you turn at Big O to go under, and now it's just parking lots and stuff.
Yeah.
Third goes to there, and then there's the billboard. That house, there was a blue house there on that corner, and then Treon lived right across the street on that side street, like Whitman or whatever that one is.
Right.
Anyways, and then the cops come, and then we find out that there was a woman in there, and he shot her.
Oh, gee.
It was his girlfriend. She was like 20 years younger than him, so she was like 45, 46, 47.
It's just like, I'm done with you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe he's cheating or something.
Done with this one.
But
there's
anyways,
nobody else in there.
so nobody ever lived in that house ever again because they ended up tearing it down about 5, 6, 7 years later.
Right.
But nobody ever lived there. But the bullet holes were still there, and they even were in the curtain, the white curtain that hangs down. Mm-hmm. Forever, so I'm like, they probably didn't even clean it up inside.
Ew, the smell would be horrible.
Well, I'm sure they cleaned it up, but not.
Oh.
But not
They
cleaned
better
it
have
up.
cleaned up some of it. 'Cause, ugh. And your All-American or All-Atlantic
Yes.
match has started.
The ACC.
Yeah.
Atlantic Coast Champion. What is it? Atlantic?
Atlantic.
AAC.
Yeah.
This is
All-Atlantic
packed.
champion. And Orange Cassidy. Ayla says Bloody Mary sounds good because I love tomato, but they are in fact disgusting.
Oh, let's see if I can find out. I'm trying to remember what year that was.
Darvish looks kind of like Randy Travis. A little bit. That's funny. But I was like, it's not that bad, Ayla. I think it sounds bad, Robbie. I agree with Ayla. Disgusting. I wouldn't drink them. I wouldn't drink them because of the tomato, so that's... Oh, Pac's like, I'm kicking him in the leg.
Yeah, I'd have to find it. I don't know how to actually look that stuff up.
What is that?
Murders in town.
I was like, I like rum and Coke. Yeah, I know a lot of people like rum and Cokes. What year would it have been?
I put 97 on there, but it could have been 96, 97.
Is it before or after graduation?
So I
Like
said,
before?
I can't remember. It might have been right then. It might have been 97, like June of 97. But it also could have been 98. Could have been in town for summer. But it was definitely summertime. Because we were barbecuing. Could ask Treon what the guy's name was. Because he knew him, because he was always over at her house. He's like, he's the nicest man you'll ever meet in your entire life. The guy?
That killed him?
Mm-hmm.
I think the only weird one is that Ted Bundy came through our town.
Right?
It's hard because a lot of it just comes up with Casey Joe.
Joe, yeah. And that was in 06. Can you believe that?
That was in 06, and why would they have the 1990s come up when I put that? Because of when they were born, maybe?
Maybe. Isn't that nuts to think, though?
Yeah. I can't believe that it was just early 2000s that happened.
That was the year McKenna was born.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Charlie Stoddard talks about that case all the time. It's still on Facebook.
I'm sure they do.
Well, because those people are always up for parole, like every 6 months or something.
Yeah.
Like, how can you get up for parole every 6 months? How's that even?
It's because of them doing all their, appeals and all that garbage. They should just they should make it so they can't appeal anything anymore and just say, too bad you're in prison. Get over it.
Right.
You literally plotted out, did it on purpose.
Recorded
it, and everything else murdering somebody. You're a bad person. I don't care how old you were. You're a bad person. You were tried as adults. You acted as such. You're a bad people.
Was it out of a check?
Adam Check.
Adam Check.
Draper and
Draper.
Adam Check. Yeah. Well, I was like, do you think Orange Cassidy has improved?
No. But he doesn't have anything to improve from.
Yeah, he hasn't really changed much of his way he does stuff. So, Film has a question for Piccola. You know, there you go. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to do it like this. Instead of on my phone to try to find that stuff. It's easier to, like, refine the stuff.
Orange rolling down to the ring. See, that's the improvement that they're talking about in our chat.
Right?
A lot of people can't roll down
It's
the
a lot
ramp
different
like that.
from being dunked in orange juice.
Well, of course he collapsed. He got hit in the head.
That's a really slow count.
He made it somehow. Oh, now he's going to tap.
The brutalizer.
Orange is out.
Look
No,
at
he's
that
back. He's
guy.
hulking back up. He's hulking up.
I thought he said fertilizer for a second. I'm like, what?
He's got him in the fertilizer.
He didn't break the count. He didn't break his hold while he was being counted. Pickle's like, I'm not trying to ignore you, Film. I can never sit still when I'm home.
There's this thing on TikTok. I was going to send it to you, but I thought it was completely inappropriate, so I thought I'd share it with everybody on the air.
Sweet.
But anyway,
I like it when inappropriate
there's a
is
girl-
shared online.
There's a girl, and she's all dressed kind of sexy, and
Right.
he's like, I just love you so much. And then, but the caption on it says something about, like, when you're too big of a freak for your boyfriend to introduce you to his parents or whatever. And she's all pretty. And he's like, you know, I love you so much. And she's like, yeah. She's like, later on we could fool around and you can blow it in my butt. And then I could call the police and say, I got your children in the crack house. He's like, I can never introduce you to my parents. Blow up my butt.
Yeah.
I got your children in my crack house. I'm raising your children in a crack house.
Jesus. Oh, my goodness. My. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't want to share it with you at work. So we'll share it at my job. Just kidding. Superman punch right there. Are we going to get a new champion? The AAC?
Maybe. Nah. Yeah, no. Me, nah. I have no idea. But they think it's awesome out there in the world.
Pack veteran move.
Veteran!
Jerickson Profar. I drafted this guy first in my league one year, and
Yeah.
he never, ever ended up making, like, he's good now, but he was
Right.
the number one prospect overall in baseball for, like,
Yeah.
5 years.
And he just came on all stupid, huh?
Oh, he just sucked.
That's shitty.
He's on
He's
a
like, I'm good
playoff
on
team now.
paper, but...
Well, he was great in the minors, and then he got hurt a couple times, and then now
Lost
he's
all
in the
confidence
pros, and
in
now he
himself.
plays, but he's not as... He was a 5-tool guy. power, speed,
Oh, okay.
average,
Right.
arm. Pack. A brutalizer.
He's got him in the fertilizer again. That's just not cool. What did he do to his ear? Did he get bit?
He's got some Orange Cassidy up in
Orange
it.
Cassidy
He's in the ropes.
bite him?
Pac's getting, you could just tell the frustrations forming on his.
He's like, how dare you? What's wrong with his ear? Did it explode inside?
It's just a work injury. It's happens to a lot of works.
Apparently.
Uh-oh. DAZN or Dazazan or whatever his name is. Is he going to curse him?
Ooh.
Oh, he did it!
I think he might have cursed him.
That's what men do.
Is it? That is exactly what Adam Page should have came out and done just in the night.
He had fringes on his pants. He's not going to blow a snot rocket. He'd ask for a tissue. He got another hammer! But remember, he is cursed, guys. We might get a new champion. Superman punch. The referee can't see the hammer just laying there.
And like, I can see.
Don't touch
see
him
that.
with the hammer. If you hit the referee just right in the temple, he won't be able to remember it anyway.
Just give him a lobotomy.
Oh, Orange kicked out. It's kind of nice watching these matches without a watch on because I have no idea what time it is.
Can he cover him? Can he? He's compromised. He's like, I'm going to wait
Orange.
5 minutes.
Orange
before I do
accidentally
anything
hit the
about
referee and then used the hammer.
it."
Superman punch. Pac's done. He did it! Orange Cassidy did it!
Wow.
11
They
minutes.
gave him the win. That's weird.
He got cursed. Well, it's about time we get to see Orange with a title. Didn't he win the television title once?
Yes, he did one time. I thought he won it off of Jericho.
I don't think Jericho's ever had the television title, so.
Maybe he won it off of somebody else. I didn't think it was Cody, but maybe it was Cody.
He did it! Orange Cassidy!
He's the new All-Atlantic champion. People's like, no way, new champ? Yeah, totally a new champ. Old Orange Cassidy.
He did it! He did it!
Look, orange. Orange stuff in
Orange
here.
is the new red.
They're like, look, man, you did it. The best friends are out there with him, too. Oh, how sweet. He's got his glasses.
There was a sign in the crowd that said, I'm an ass man.
Yes, there was. John Moxley, Adam Page next Tuesday. All right, ready? That's it for AEW. It looks like Dynamite. They did have a change in the All-Atlantic stuffs and whatever, so that happened. The excitement. Yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate
awesome.
you guys coming out and hanging out with us tonight on Wednesday. Don't forget, Dynamite next week is going to be on a Tuesday, so we won't see you on Wednesday that week. We'll see you on a Tuesday instead. But we're going to be back again this week on Friday for SmackDown, and it looks like we're probably going to see Bray Wyatt on there as well.
Yeah, there was some hints at it.
Yep, that's what they said. And not hints as in, oh, look, we're going to show you his debut again. No, as in he's going to be on there and talking crap. Which I think is dumb that they're putting it on there. But, you know, Fox seems to be like we're the greedy guys who want everything. All right.
They have all the titles. They have everything that matters.
Yeah. Yep. At some point, I would think USA would get pissed off enough that they'd be like, either do it or we'll cancel you.
No, just walk.
All right. But yeah, so that's what happened tonight. Nothing else too exciting. Everything else still pretty much the same. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight for AEW's Dynamite. You guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you on Friday for WWE SmackDown.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.